two mentors. One retired navigational flight officer from the U.S. Navy who traveled the world with Brian Tracy, and one woman who literally died, came back, and became the world champion of public speaking. I'll start with the second one. Luisa Montalvo in 2019 was the first runner-up at the Toastmasters World Championship. Then she gets into a catastrophic accident, breaks the tibia and fibia in both legs. She dies for 3 minutes. They bring her back. 2025, she's world champion. Let me tell you something. I've been shot at. I've been in firefights that made the ground shake. I've been in the ring against the best in the world, trained with Sugar Ray Leonard and Roy Jones Jr. I've been carried out of the boxing ring on the shoulders of Navy SEALs like in the movies. None of those come close to what she did. Nobody I know has died and came back to life and then became the best in the world at anything. Nobody. She also gave the harshest evaluations I've ever received. I'd cringe, but she killed my filler words. Every single gone. That's why when the grammarian says, I got a goose egg, I think, yes! Every syllable she speaks is prepared and rehearsed. That's stuck. David Carroll, the first mentor, a retired navigational flight officer in the U.S. Navy and the marketing rep for Brian Tracy. He told me two things. Talk about what you know and hammer the action. Boxing, SEALs, combat action, and free fall skydiving because people lean into that. He also taught me the back pocket speech. Before Pathways, we had manuals. If a meeting needed a speaker, boom, you pulled out the vocal variety speech out of your back pocket. I could turn anything into vocal variety and body language speech. Done. That's the foundation. Luisa and I were part of the pilot for the John Maxwell Speakers Club. I inquired to see if there was a chapter in Houston. I found out that they don't have that program. But somebody reached out from the John Maxwell organization. They wanted to charge me $6,000 to become a better speaker. I said, who are you? I know Luisa Montalvo. What can you do for me? Silence. That's the bar. You don't need $6,000. You need a mentor. Why am I telling you this? I've prepared and rehearsed this speech. I'm the president of this club. I want us to win. I want every member here to give great speeches. I see the progress. It's exciting, but it takes work. Here's a simple trick, the one I still use. Print a blank evaluation form. Bring it to the meeting. If you've got a back pocket speech, give that form to your evaluator, and then with your pen, fill in the date and the title and the pathway. You get credit, the club gets credit, that's it. Prepare, rehearse, get a mentor who scares you a little, because the best version of you doesn't show up by accident. David Carroll taught me the mechanics, Luisa taught me the standard, and I'm telling you both because I want you to be the mentor. I want you to be the champion. Mr. Toastmaster.